So I'd love to share my recent experience in Dali. Me and my mom decided to go on a Dali trip within probably like an hour on September 10th. We just felt bored after lunch and we went out for a drive. It was very hot and we were just in our cars without any, destination on mind, and we didn't feel like to go anywhere inside like a shopping mall or like a cafe or movie theater. We just felt like to drive and move around and just see the city without, you know, stress or agenda. And mom has brought up of traveling to Xinjiang a couple weeks ago. However, that trip couldn't happen because my mom also invited some other friends, and Xinjiang usually takes up to like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to travel because it's enormous. That region is just too big, and my mom didn't want to go just with the family. She wanted to travel with some friends as well, so it'll be more fun and safe in some sense. So people would take care of each other, and so that trip couldn't happen. And my mom still wanted to travel somewhere, and I also felt like to get out of the city and actually find a place to just stay without much distraction, so I can rest and meditate and write. Excuse me. And Dali came to my mind. We thought about traveling to Dali probably like 2 years ago when we were not sure, and we went to Guilin that trip instead that time. And so yeah, I thought, how about Dali? And my mom said, yeah, of course. And then yeah, I just decided to book the flights immediately without any hesitation. Yeah, and we left the next morning. I was gonna book the flights on the same day, but it was kind of bit in a hurry, and we didn't even pack anything yet. So yeah, we returned home. Told my dad, and dad was not particularly interested in traveling to Dali, and so I said, you can change your mind. You can join us later because he still has to go to work during the week, and so yeah, we left early. Our flight took off at 7:30 on 11th, and we landed in Dali at 9:30 without anything booked. We just got into the airport, and I sat on the bench and I started looking for Airbnb hotels, and yeah, we found out the Airbnbs were quite nice actually. They all got really good views, really good room size, really amazing rooftops, gardens. And yeah, we ended up being at a really beautiful Airbnb near the airport. It only took us like 15 minutes to get there on a DD. And yeah, the Airbnb hosts were just so warm and friendly, hospitable, and I just immediately started falling in love with that place and with the people there. They were just really treating every guest, with authenticity. I'm not sure if that's the right expression. Like they really meant to make you feel comfortable and welcomed. When you get there, you just feel that immediately. And yeah, we just chilled in the room, and we decided to go out. We walked around the area. We almost rented a motorbike, I mean an electrical one, but we didn't do that on the first day. We returned home, and then we had some really amazing hot pot for lunch, It's like a mushroom. All kinds of mushroom is their signature cuisine in Yunnan. All kinds of wild and mushrooms. All kinds of shrooms. You put in the pot, you boil it, you cook it for like 25 minutes before you can eat safely, because some mushrooms can be poisonous if it's not cooked properly. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's very healthy and light. It makes me feel warm and just satisfied at the same time. Yeah. So and then what happened the next morning? We woke up early at 5, and it was quite dark outside and very chilling. I mean, it's not cold, but it's just chilling. I think I didn't even sweat for that run. We ran like 5 point some kilometers, and it was really good. We enjoyed it, and then the next day we decided to leave because we spent the entire morning at the Airbnb. I wrote some journals. Mom read the Untainted Soul, and it was a beautiful morning because that place is just full of peace and joy. The host was just so nice. They cooked breakfast for us and played some really chill music, and there were only 2 of us there, so that was really nice, very peaceful. And we constantly forgot the name after a few times of forgetting, and we finally got the name. I highly recommend you go check out that Airbnb. It's not that big. It's only like probably, I think there were only 5 to 6 rooms in the entire building. It's called 云韩海景美宿民. I think that's it. 云韩海景美宿. You can search it on Meituan or Xiao or other apps. I think you can find it. It's not that expensive. It's only like 250, I think, for 2 beds. And they have a bigger room and a much nicer view. But our room was pretty good. I really enjoyed staying in that room. Very clean, very quiet, very comfortable. Yeah. Sorry, I need to drink some water. And then we decided to travel to other parts of the town, the city. By the way, Dali is not that small. The Arhai Lake, which is the most famous tourist spot in Dali, and also Changshan, the mountain. These 2 spots were basically what Dali attracted people for. And Arhai Lake is like 140 kilometers long, and that equals to, you do the math, divided by 1.6. So I believe it's like, okay, this is tough. 80 miles, I think, if you just ride your bike or drive along the coast, and you'll be like a day, I think. If you don't even stop, that would probably take you like 2 hours, 3 hours, or maybe a little more. So we were trying to just tour the entire Arhai Lake, but we just moved north. We were at the south, and then near the airport, it was like, on the east coast, and then we traveled to the south, to the west coast of the Arhai Lake. It was like, I think 40 minutes drive, and there's a really big area. It's called Dali, ancient town, Dali 古城. When we got there, I immediately felt disinterested, because it just looks any other tourist attractions like in China. you can find these type of ancient towns everywhere. It just looked awesome. But we already booked our stay, and that Airbnb wasn't really nice. I didn't really enjoy staying there. I mean, it's fine, but I wouldn't go back there. Uh, I mean, it's nice. The location is nice because it's in the ancient town. So when you walk outside, you can just immediately become a tourist, and you got to see different shops, different souvenirs shops, and yeah, there were lots of restaurants as well, but I didn't feel particularly interested in the restaurants and food there as well because they were all for tourists. Yeah, it was a good time there. We rented a motorbike, electrical motorbike, and went to the another tourist spot. It's called let me see, S1. I do not know how to translate that. It's along the Arhai. Very nice, very breezy, chilling, just gorgeous, breathtaking. Lots of people were there riding bikes and taking photos. We ended up at a cafe, and I spent about like 3 hours reading Letting Go, the Pathway of Surrender there. I just couldn't enjoy it more. I wanted to spend my vacation like that. I just wanted to take time slow and spend time with my family without my phone. Yeah, by the way, I didn't really use my phone during this trip. Probably in total I spent like 40 minutes. Yeah, in a week. Yeah, I only spent like 40 minutes. And every day I only posted some social media of my run and my 1 minute video on YouTube. And that's the only time I used my phone. Yeah. During the day, I didn't use my phone. My mom got her phone, so that was enough. I think I'll just share more in my later videos, or maybe tomorrow. Yeah, about my another important experience at the meditation center. That is more important than this first few days experience. But I'll do it another time because my mom's car already finished charging, I believe. I need to move, yeah, before someone just plugged the tire and just released the air, and that would be so terrible. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. By the way, today is September 18th, 2024. Thank you for watching.